ahead, sign some.
So, okay, here we go. So today, just a reminder, remember we're going to be doing the first hour with everybody, then we'll have our break, and after the break, we're going to continue with the lead responses. But anybody can, if you want to stick around for that section, you're welcome to come and keep singing along with us. That's totally fine. So let's get started with the warm up. We're starting with three finger. Oh, and welcome to the new people that are here tonight. Thank you very much for coming. We're going to start with the warm up. So we're starting with three fingers massaging under the ears, down that big muscle on the side of your neck, down to the base of your neck. It helps get the saliva flowing. It's a little bit of a lymph drainer, and as well as for relaxing those muscles. And breathe down into the belly and your back of the ribs. And let's practice breathing like that all the way through this whole warm up. So we're not doing the front, we're doing the sides, those big muscles on the sides. I'm seeing one person and she's just doing this. No, the big muscles along the sides is what we're doing, yeah. So then drop your chin, let it hang, and then let your head roll ear to your shoulders so that you're just letting your shoulders hang, you're feeling a little stretch on the side, back to the middle, and when you get there, you remember you're looking at me. You're not looking off to the side, you're looking at me. And down again. Just let the weight of your head do the work for you. Just let it relax. And then let's do some shoulder rolls. So forward, up to your ears. Squeeze them back like you're squeezing an orange between the shoulder blades. And breathe, breathe, breathe. And then the other way around, same thing. Forward, push out those ribs in the back when you bring the shoulders forward. And breathe. Oh. And let's do some facial gymnastics. So just get those facial muscles working. Find them all around. Make all the faces that people will think you're crazy for. I'm just going to turn Anita's video off. I think I can. So there we go, yeah. And then we're going to go side to side with our eyes and the mouth. And then we're going to go eyes one way, mouth the other way. And let's do a little massage with the fingertips all around the face, into the sinuses. Everywhere, everywhere. A little massage with the fingertips. And then we're going to pinch the upper lip, like you would pinch your nose, except the lip, and gently pull away so you're helping to release some of the tension you might have in your face from all that smiling. And then put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and drop your jaw. Keep your neck nice and relaxed. And then put your tongue behind the bottom teeth and stick it out. Oh, excuse me. And then we're going to, oh yeah, yawning. That's another good warm up. Oh, just pretend you're going to yawn and then maybe it'll make yourself yawn. Good for opening the throat. Then we're going to say p t k f sh. So p t k f and then sh, and then we're going to go t s four times at the end. So we're not using our voices though. So just the breath. This is to sort of get the diaphragm bouncing and active. So here we go. Big breath in. P t k f sh. One more time. So let's do a little bit of buzzing, we call it. So it's like when, pretend you're driving the car before you had an electric car. And I'm putting my lips like this. I'll come close. So I'm sort of lifting my bottom lip a little bit over the top teeth. and then make a P to get it started. If you're having trouble getting it going, put your fingers here. That might help. And then also this can help too. Squeeze your shoulders and this goes. And then you can use your voice and just explore your range. Okay, let's do a few sighs, big breaths in, doesn't matter what note. Ah. 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 And then we'll do one more. Send the note up to as high as you can go, and then bring it down all the way to the bottom of your range. So big breath in again. Bend your knees, wiggle the bum, feel the weight through the floor, weight of your body through your feet. And then just do some big hip circles. This is separating the hips from the ribs. This is not separating the hips from the ribs. So keep your upper body nice and still, all the way around. That's very good for the back, very good for all around health. Okay, we're going to start with we're going to continue the warm-up, I should say, with, this is called Om Namaha Shiva. It's the same thing over and over, so now's your time to pay attention to how you're feeling when you sing. You want to be standing nice and tall, reaching tall from the top of the back of your head. That's where your spine comes through. Oops, I dropped the iPod. And you want to be breathing down into the belly and the back of the rib cage. Keeping the head nice and balanced. Don't lift your head. Notice how it affects my voice. That sort of constricts it. Keep it nice and loosey-goosey with the head. Here we go. Om Namaha Shiva.
Om Namah Shiva.
Close your eyes and pay attention. Om Namaha Shiva. 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 Zimbabwe. And then just call and response, so I'll sing it and you repeat. So we're going. Soko nina dale, soko nina dale, una dale, una dale, una dale ye una dale ye una, aye aye, aye aye, aye aye, aye aye, malaum, malaum. Weem telly no deen baum baum, weem telly no deen baum baum. Mono furo jukora, mono furo jukora, mono furo nyoko jukora, mono furo nyoko jukora. Aye aye, aye aye, malaum, malaum. Okay, let's do every little cell in my body is happy, just in unison. Clap your hands for practice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad. Every little cell in my body is well. How high can she go? Okay, so we're gonna actually get started on the songs now. I got all out of breath. So we're gonna do Hina Na Ho, which is a Susan Gluck song. And in the middle, there is, after the second chorus, there's a whole section there where we do the clapping. So I kind of screwed it up last week. So I'm going to face this way, and if this is towards the low section, you're going to clap for 12. And I'm going to face this way towards the high section. You're going to keep clapping the lows, and then we'll add the highs for another 12. Then I'll face this way and add the lead singers for 24. Then I'm going to go like this, means the lead singers stop clapping. I'm going to do another 12 with the highs. They stop clapping, and we end up with lows for another 12, and then we stop, and then we come in with the next verse right away. So I think I have it straight now. And yes. And then for the choruses, we're going to be slapping our knees, our thighs. Here we go. Hina Na Ho. should keep this up. You know, I'm starting to direct once we get going, but you should be keeping this up so you got it in practice and it feels like natural when you're doing it. Another thing that I noticed about, by the way, Georgette sent us a bunch of recorded choir performance recordings separated into individual songs. So I'm going to pull those out a little bit later. But what I noticed when I heard the recordings of her choir doing this song, they didn't do that little swoop upwards. So it should be he-na-na ho ho he-na, so ho as opposed to he-na-na ho ho he-na. So you want to do a little swoop upwards. He-na-na ho ho he-na. He-na-na ho ho he-na. It gives it some life. It gives it a little bit of an extra little zing. That's kind of good. So here we go. Let's move on to the next song. Be Your Own Light. This is a great one. Linda McRae from Calgary. This is a very fun one. Here we go.
Just like Noah.
caught in my favorite skirt. I don't want to rip my skirt. Yikes, that's dangerous. Okay, so that's a fun one. So in case you didn't notice, when I'm doing this, this is the lead responses, or the middles, the highs and the lows. So I was sort of doing a little extra there, highs and lows on the side. Yeah, I think that's all pretty straightforward. You won't be thrown in the baker when you meet your maker. That's the way you sing it the first time you do it. At the very end, it's a little bit different. You're going to go up for baker. You won't be thrown in the baker when you meet your maker. But the first one is, you won't be thrown in the baker when you meet your maker. So that's the one that's a little bit tricky there. Let's do Keep It Simple, and then we'll jump ahead to Lean on Me, one of the oldies. So here we go with Keep It Simple. Yeah, I think we got time. This is a silly one. Dishes in the sink, socks in the laundry, getting dirty here, hat on the rack, coat in the closet, now I'm naked in the sack. Woo! Slip it in the groove. Keep it simple. Take a step or two. Keep it simple, and I will move with you. Okay, so let's jump ahead to the oldies. So that'll be Lean on Me to start. Yeah, Lean on Me. Did Bill Withers die? Bill Withers died this year, I think. Yeah. I was just reading there's a folk music magazine called Penguin Eggs. I think there's a little bit for him, a little article about him. For some reason, they're sending us 2 copies of this magazine. We have a subscription to. I don't know why they're sending us 2. Anyway, here we go. Lean on Me. Everybody knows this one. It starts with a little line of oohs to begin with, just in the melody. So, oohing the melody. I can play piano pretty good, eh? Oohs this time. Isn't that fun? Such a great tune. Classic. Yeah, good old Bill Withers. So lead responses have a big role to play in this one, and we're going to luckily have a lot of time together after the break. So we'll definitely do some work on this one if it's new for you especially, hey? Yes. Please do the clapping on the choruses. So everybody claps. You just call on me, brother, for the choruses. Yes, please practice the clapping. That's a good thing to do. Okay, here we go with Where am I for this? Ooh, Child. You remember this? I feel like I'm 13 when I hear this song again. This was a big hit way back then, and here we go with Ooh, Child. Things are going to get easier, then they're going to be easier, and then they're going to get easier again. Okay? First time through, get. Second time through, be. Third time through, get again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, child, 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 ooh, child, child, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk together and we'll get it undone. Someday when your head is much lighter. There's a clap, do the clap too. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of the beautiful sun. Someday when your world is much brighter. Be now. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of the beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. Ooh, child, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, child, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. Someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday when your head is much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of the beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Yeah, woohoo! I like the ending of that one. Yeah. So someday, yeah, we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. So do that little clap in there if you can. Yeah, like that. Okay, how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's do. The World Don't Owe Me. There's quite a lot of words in this one. Katie Curtis. Here we go. Sorry. The world don't owe me nothing, though I always So don't forget to go through all those vowel sounds. I will lay down my troubles on the ground. So there's a nice round sound for that word, ground. Yes. Okay. Here we go with walking the dog, right? That's one of the oldies. Yeah, walking the dog. Okay, here we go. This is a very silly one, and it's based on children's nursery rhymes. And I used to go to Downstairs Club when I was, 20, and hear the Red Squares were my favorite band. I'm still friends with those guys, and I would dance every dance all night, and they played all this old R&B stuff, and Walking the Dog was one of them. And I ended up living with one of those guys for a few years. He's still a good old friend. And the other night we had two of them over here for dinner outside in the distance, you know. And this is what I always think of when we do this song. My youth, dancing in the bars. I love to dance in bars. It's a terrible thing that we can't get all sweaty and rub up against each other. That's what human beings are supposed to be doing. Anyway, enough about me. Here we go. Walking the dog. So we got 3 little shakes. 1, 2, 3. If you don't know how, right away there we go. Here we go. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Baby's fat, dressed in black, silver buttons all down her back. Hi-ho, tippy-toe. She broke the needle, now she can't sew. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. I asked your mama for 15 cents. See the elephant jump the fence. He jumped so high, he touched the sky. Didn't get back till the 4th of July. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Walking the dog, just a walking the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Just a walking, just a walking, just a walking. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Just a walking, just a walking, just a walking. Whoops. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how to walk the dog. Ooh. Okay. Now let's do the circle game. And we got just enough time before the break. So here we go. This is a new song for September. Good old Joni Mitchell. She's still alive. That's a good thing. I'm just going to have a little sip here. I hadn't really listened to the words of the verses before we started learning it here, and it's really quite a deep song, eh? So here we go with the circle game. I'm still learning this one.
Yesterday a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder,
such a great tune. Well, let's listen. I want to go and I'm going to find it on here, and we'll listen to that. The first line of that last verse has a different melody for the leads. I haven't quite got it, so I'm just going to see if I can find it here. Sorry.
Behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20.
So the years spin by and now the boy is 20. I think that's it. Let's listen one more time.
He's gone up and down, captive on a carousel all time. He turned away from the game. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20.
Everybody now. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's have a little break. I think it's time. So I'm going to go. If I move towards the screen, you probably won't hear me as well, so don't panic. I'm going in front of the microphone. So here we go. I'm going to pause. Start the recording. Oh yeah, I'm going to mute you guys too. So I have you muted, but I left it so that you can unmute yourselves because we're going to want to discuss stuff in between songs. So here we go. So let me find the lead response track for Lean on Me. Lean on Me, here we go. We'll just jump right in. Yeah, you could turn your video off. That'd be helpful. Oh, I guess the lead responses don't the ooze. Sometimes in our lives, I'm singing the lead part. I all have pain. We all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me, lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long, 'cause I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, no one can feel those of your needs that you won't show. You just come on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need someone to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need someone to lean on. There is a road that you must bear, that you can carry. I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load if you call me.
And now I can't get anybody back, so I just want to leave.
We all need someone to lean on.
I just might have a problem that you'll understand.
We all need someone to lean on. And there is a load that you must bear, that you can carry. I'm right up the road, and I'll share your load. If you call me when you need a friend, I'll be right there. Reach out your hand, and I'll be right there. And I'll carry that load. All you gotta do is call me. Okay, I can hear somebody that is unmuted and talking over the track, so please do not unmute yourself unless you have a question to ask. So I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself, though, because I want to get over here to the gallery view. Oh, everybody's turned the video off. So unmute yourself. If it's set so that perhaps if you hold down your space bar while you're speaking, then it will unmute you, and then when you let go, you'll be muted again. That's a good way to go. So is there any lines that you need to go over for this one? Oh, have I? No, it's okay. No lines you want to go over?
Not for the low.
Yeah, well, let's, I'm just going to play it again because there's a lot for you to do here. So it's that first line. Please, that's the lead part, and then the lead response part is please. So you go please, and then back up again, ease. And so, and the same for each of the first lines. If, and that one, like that. So let's just do that one again, because it's a tricky one. How? I'm still hearing somebody, like, doing something in the background that is not muted. Let me see if I can. I think I know who it is. Mute. Okay, I got it. So let's just do that whole thing one more time, everybody. It's very weird when the videos are off. I can't really tell anything. Well, I'll play it again, and I'm singing the. I guess I'll keep singing the lead response part. Here we go. No, that's the wrong song. Sorry. Here we go. So don't forget the first one is going to be I'll be right there. Reach out your, so you got to get that high note there. Yeah. So that seems all right. I'm going to ask you guys to give me some feedback. Let's see how the correct lyric sheet. Okay, I need you guys to unmute yourselves and tell me what you want to do next.
Hey, Jody, can I ask a question?
You betcha.
Do we not sing the first two lines?
No, you don't.
Oh.
You don't sing anything until the lead singers sing the first word, the lean
Lean
on.
on me. Okay, I had thought we did the first two lines. Okay.
No, you don't at all.
It's really hard to tell from our part because we have the leads mixed in with us when we listen to our own
Yeah.
track, and it's really hard to tell when we're supposed to come in.
Yeah, but you'll notice that the leads are a lot quieter than the lead response part. So the oohs at the beginning are quiet, and so is the first two lines. So you got to wait till the lead sing "Lean on Me" to come in. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Jody, it's Janie.
Hi, Janie.
Hi. The last part, the very last part, before we sing, if you just call me, call me, call me. I don't, in what I got in terms of lyrics, I don't have the last part that the lead responses were singing before.
Right, it doesn't seem to be there.
No.
Yeah. So you
No.
just write it in.
Okay.
Just write it in. I know what you mean
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wrote it in.
Yeah, because I was just, I haven't practiced it, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
some songs are, have all kinds of different parts that you can print the lyrics out for, but this one doesn't seem to have it. Yeah, so just write it in your lyric sheet there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, dear. So let's do. I guess shall we continue with the oldies and we'll do Ooh Ooh Child then?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I find that one really hard to figure out our part
Okay.
because it's a middle, not a lead response, and our note is so close on the some I can't tell if we're singing something different or not.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out then. I'll put me back in the middle. And I'm not sure. I haven't really listened to your part by itself either. So I'll play that though. So here's the lead response for Ooh Child. Ooh child, ooh child, ooh child, ooh child. So you're doing that ooh after. I think what you're doing is someday, yeah. So I'm going to back it up a little bit because I think that's what's happening. Yeah. Yeah. So you're someday, yeah, and then the lead sing the line, and then you go, what is it now? Someday,
So we're lower than the leads. Our someday is lower.
Yeah,
So join them for the yeah.
Yeah, someday, yeah. Those are your notes.
So is the yeah the same as the leads or?
Someday, yeah.
The leads come down to yeah, and we go up to
All
yeah.
go up and they start high and go down.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you're crossing the leads. The leads are going to go below you for the yeah.
Okay.
Jody, not everybody was muted then either. Like we could hear some singing.
Okay, so let's make sure when I play the music, whenever you're not speaking, make sure that you're muted, please. So let's. I'm going to play that section again just to get a grip on it. Here we go. second one is someday. So it's the same as the first one. Someday, yeah. And let them sing ba 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 bum bum. Someday, and then you just don't sing the yeah. The second time through. Here we go. Someday, yeah. Someday. Oh, maybe it's that time it sounded like someday. So that's very weird. Let me hear it again. Huh. It sounds like there's two parts in there. I don't know whether it's someday or someday, someday. Anyway, let's keep going and we'll figure it out. I think the last line is right now. Yeah, because that's different from the leads. I'm just going to listen to the high part and see what the heck is going on here. Ooh, child.
So we're all the same right now notes, except for the very last.
You are not the same as the leads for the right now. Is that what you
All the
mean?
way through, it's different.
It's different, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to listen to the high, the chorus that the high sings, what the notes the highs have, just for a second here. Oh yeah. There's way, so it seems like there's it's like there's two lead response parts in that recording. That's very weird. Leads. Okay, well, we'll just decide what we want to do. Someday, yeah, I think is what, no, it's lower than that. Sorry, let me find it here. Let's just do the whole thing again.
And is the la, when we do the ooh child and do the la 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 la's, are our la 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 la's different as well from the lead?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
they are. Yeah. Look, sorry, I was looking in the lead. So here we are, ooh child again. So I'm going to just play the whole thing again, and we'll decide what to do after. So we'll just keep going this time. the way through, I think. Someday, yeah. Someday. Note in that part might be the same as the leads, but not the rest. Ooh, la, 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 la. Someday, yeah. Someday. Someday, yeah. Someday. So at the very end, for the right now, you are below the leads there. Let's check in again and see how we're doing. This is a tricky one to figure out. I get what you mean there, Peggy. Is that helpful at all? I think what we'll...
Very helpful.
Okay, good. So I'm hearing two parts where there should be one. So let's stick with the lower of the one of the two. Yeah, so... So someday, yeah, that one, and then la la la, not the laws, but anyway, yeah. Is that enough for this song? You figure we can do it again another time too. You know, we can have another lead response practice, easy peasy. Do we? Oh no, there isn't a. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. So. I'm looking at the list here. So walking the dog's pretty easy. We don't need to go over that, I don't think. Circle game doesn't have a lead response part. So I'm looking for suggestions. We can go over some of the ones we've just done too, if you want.
What about blowing in the wind and way over yonder? Those
Okay.
are kind of tricky.
Yep.
Good idea.
Okay. Okay, Peggy. So let's get the, let me find blowing in the wind here, just a second. Okay. Let's just go one backwards and go with blowing in the wind for now. So let me find that here. Leads. Blowing in the wind. Okay, don't forget to mute yourself, whoever I'm hearing there. I'm going to put myself back in the middle. Here we go, blowing in the wind, lead response. I'm hot, then I'm cold, and I'm hot, then I'm cold. Okay. Yes, it is tricky, isn't it? I think we should do it again. I won't bother putting it on the gallery view because you're all you got your videos off anyway. So, but you can speak to me. So, how did that go? Do you want to do it again? No.
Jody,
Yes.
I think I'm in the wrong practice because I was in the year after year, and this sounds different than last year's.
Last year's lead response part?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
This
So
is
I'm
the lead-
wondering.
This is the lead response / whale, and I think that's all there is.
It's strange. Like even I don't know
It's
what's going
different
on.
from the one we did several years ago.
It is different than the previous
Not
one.
From last year. It's the same as last year.
I have not changed the iPod, so it has to be the same.
Yeah.
Same as on
Like
my
I-
iPod, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why it sounds different. Like when we were singing it last year.
Huh.
Well, if you're listening to the really old one that I don't know when we did it, what, 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, it was quite different.
Yeah,
But last
it
year,
was.
it's the same as last year. So if you happen to inadvertently be listening to the old one, yeah, it's going to be very different.
Well, it sounds different from when we were singing it in choir last year. Sounds different to me.
So it's matching all the notes I've got in what I do when I do with my lyrics, like where we go up and where we do the extra blowings, and it's matching with
matching
what I have from last year.
Right, yeah.
That's strange. Maybe I was singing a different section
Yeah,
and
could
didn't
be.
know it.
Yeah, it's easy to sing something different, especially this is a pretty complicated arrangement, so it's easy to get mixed up. Well, in any case, I mean, I might double check with the website, make sure that it's the same as on the website. That's what I could do. I don't have I don't want to stop the practice and
No.
that right now. But so let's just do it one more time. I guess I'll just play it one more time. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Lead response whale, blowing in the wind. And then we'll just have time for Away Over Yonder, and we'll call it a night. you guys are singing the melody. That when you actually sing the chorus like that, you finally someone is singing the melody in this song. So yeah, because the leads are not singing the melody. It drives me a little nuts. Don't tell anybody. But you finally are singing the lead. I mean the lead part and the chorus is there. Okay, cool. What we're gonna do? We were gonna do Way Over Yonder. Unless there's anything else before we move on, everybody's okay. You can unmute yourself to chat.
Yeah, Way Over Yonder sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
Can I do a census and find out who all's doing the wail or the moan?
Wail. There's lead response, wail, and regular lead response.
I'm a moaner.
Okay.
Is anybody else or?
Yes, I'm doing the whale as well.
Well, I'm doing the whale as well.
So we have at least 3 or 4 of us. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to hear the whale part then? I think we might only have time to do it once through. I've got 5-2. Is anybody else got that? Oh, I said 2 minutes 2 on my thing here. So let me find, what is this one here? Yeah, here's the lead response whale. Why don't I play that one? And why don't we start like later on in the song, right? Because the whale part doesn't really start until towards the end, right? Let me do that.
The last verse, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll jump ahead so we can actually. Mute yourselves, you guys. I'm going to start playing this here. Here we go. Okay. Is this too soon, maybe? No, I'll go back up. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. My iPod is saying it's actually 9 o'clock. So let's guess, I'm going to go and sit down again. I think we could maybe use another one of these practices, eh? Let me just stop this recording.